Hi, in this video I will talk in detail about 8 different crypto rewards cards one by one, explain some of the nuances between them, and then summarize all the information to compare them at the end. I'll cover both debit and credit cards, and the information will be separated by cards that are currently available and a couple that are slated to come out this year. Just as a quick disclaimer, the info I present here is accurate as of the making of this video, and as fast as the crypto industry moves, terms are subject to change. And of course, none of this is financial advice, and you should always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Alright, let's get started. Here are the cards that I researched. These are cards mostly available in the US and/or in Europe. I decided to talk only about these 8 since the FTX card doesn't actually give any cashback rewards at this time. I'll first go through these 6, which are currently available to the public, and then I'll go over Celsius and Gemini, which should be coming out this year. All of the cards have 0 monthly or annual fees, and also sport no foreign transaction fees. All sources of information can be seen in the description below. Before going into each card, I'd like to go over a couple of concepts very quickly. First is the difference between a debit or prepaid card and a credit card. For all intents and purposes, I'll use the terms debit and prepaid interchangeably, but all it means is that the user needs to already have funds in their account before using the card. The user can quote-unquote top up their card by adding more funds to their card account. Credit is different in that the user doesn't necessarily have the funds in their account, and they are effectively borrowing the money from the card issuer and then paying that money back at the end of the billing period. The next concept to briefly explain is how rewards work. Users buy stuff with the card and get back a percentage of their spending amount in either cash or crypto. Sometimes the rewards are referred to as cash back. Some companies offer the rewards in their company's token or widely accepted crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum. All of the cards issuers are different in this regard. Alright, with that in mind, let's start off by talking about the BlockFi credit card. BlockFi is a centralized crypto exchange that was a pioneer in issuing crypto-backed loans in the US. The rewards card is a Visa credit card that can be applied for with a BlockFi account and requires KYC or Know Your Customer verification. For now, BlockFi is only for US residents, although they have plans on changing that in the future. The reward rate on all purchases for this credit card is 1.5%, and users can choose to receive those rewards in Bitcoin and any other cryptocurrency supported on the BlockFi platform. Also, the rewards are paid out monthly. Some bonus benefits are that for the first 3 months of using the card, users can enjoy a 3.5% cashback on purchases instead of 1.5%. Also, users can get 0.25% back on trades on the platform, and that's redeemed in Bitcoin. This is the daily card that I'm using right now. It's been easy to use, and I've been receiving my Bitcoin rewards monthly with no issues. The app interface is great for tracking purchases, switching the reward currency, and paying the card balance. The card balance is repaid with fiat currently, but BlockFi has plans to allow the user to repay with crypto in the future. Interest is charged on the card balance at a variable rate depending on the user's credit score. I'm currently paying about 17% in interest, although I pay my card balance off every month. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the card. The next card I'll talk about is the Coinbase debit card. Coinbase is one of the biggest centralized exchanges in crypto and is the first crypto company to get listed as a public stock. The crypto rewards card that they offer is a Visa debit card, and here's how it works. Users deposit crypto or fiat into their Coinbase account. Then they select which crypto or fiat to use when buying things with the card. This is easily done through the app. There is a 2.49% fee for buying with crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and this may be a taxable event. So most users elect to buy with fiat or with USDC, which don't incur any fees. Rewards are paid out to the user when transactions are complete. This is usually between 1 to 5 days. Finally, once the balance is too low, users will have to top up their funds to further use the card. Currently, reward rates are as follows. Users get 1% cashback in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, or DAI if they choose those currencies. Or they get 4% cashback in Stellar, which is XLM, Graph, which is GRT, AMP, or Rally. Most users say it's smart to receive the cashback in XML and then convert it to a desired currency. However, this strategy is subject to the conversion spread on Coinbase, so maybe the effective reward rate is closer to 3% or something like that. Since it is a debit card, users don't have to pay interest on anything. The Coinbase card is available to residents of Europe and the US, but the rewards are only for US residents as of right now. The next card is the SoFi Mastercard. SoFi is an online personal finance company that provides services like banking, stock investing, loans, and of course, crypto purchases. SoFi offers a credit card that rewards users with a 2% cashback rate, which can be redeemed for cash to the user's account or fractional shares in stocks. The rewards are accrued in SoFi points that the user can redeem. Recently, they allowed users to auto-convert the rewards into crypto as well. So far, the rewards can be redeemed in Bitcoin or Ethereum and can be auto-redeemed every month or manually redeemed whenever the transaction settles. I do have SoFi investment and banking accounts where I hold fiat and stocks. Their mobile interface is less easy to use than BlockFi and Coinbase, but it's not too bad. What is great about having a SoFi account though is that they can act like a fiat on and off ramp for virtually any centralized crypto exchange. In my experience, I've used them to connect with Crypto.com, Celsius, BlockFi, and more with no problems. They succeed where banks like Wells Fargo, Barclays, and Chase fail in allowing me to transfer fiat to crypto exchanges. Back to SoFi's credit card though, they charge anywhere from 13 to 25% interest on the card balance, and that rate depends on the user's credit score. The card balance can only be repaid by using fiat. The next card is Venmo's Visa credit card. Venmo is a subsidiary of the PayPal company and is an app that allows users to pay each other cash. Recently, they've also allowed users to purchase crypto through the app. I wasn't aware Venmo offered a credit card, but I think it's worth mentioning. The Venmo credit card offers a tiered reward structure where 3% is rewarded for purchases on groceries, 2% is rewarded on bills and utilities, and finally 1% for everything else. Users can set their rewards to be automatically converted into crypto, and the ones currently supported for rewards are Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. However, the auto conversion from rewarded cash to crypto is subject to a spread on the purchase, so that reduces the rewards a little bit. The rewards get redeemed at the end of every month. The Venmo credit card charges anywhere from about 15 to 24% interest on the card balance that depends on the user's credit score. The card balance can only be repaid by using fiat. The next card is a very interesting one, and that's the Crypto.com Visa debit card. Why is this one interesting, you ask? That's because it has multiple tiers to it, and it can potentially reward spending at 8% rate. The catch is that in order to get that 8% reward rate, the user has to be staking the Crypto.com native token CRO. Specifically, they have to stake $400,000 worth of CRO to get the 8%. Currently, the different tiers on this card are as follows. 1% reward rate on purchases with no CRO staked. Stake $400 worth of CRO and get 2% back on purchases. Stake $4,000 worth of CRO and get 3% back. Stake $40,000 worth of CRO and get back 5%. And finally, stake $400,000 worth of CRO to get back 8%. The other caveat is that the rewards are instantly paid out, but only in the CRO token. Of course, a user can convert their CRO into whatever currency they want on the Crypto.com app, but they are again subject to the spread, which may reduce the reward rate. Other benefits of this card include potential complimentary subscriptions to Netflix, Spotify, Amazon Prime, and also discounts on Airbnb and Expedia depending on the tier. Users can top up their funds on this card with crypto or fiat. If you are a user that is already bullish on the CRO token and are holding a good amount of it, this is a potentially good card for you. The final card that is out in the public, although in the limited public, is the Nexo Visa Rewards card. It's currently being beta tested in Europe and will be released to the general public soon. This card is different from the rest in that it's not quite a debit card and not quite a credit card. I made an entire in-depth video explaining how the Nexo card works, and I'll link it up top now. In short though, it's basically a card manifestation of Nexo's borrow feature. It kind of acts like a debit card in that users already need to have funds deposited into their Nexo wallet, but it also acts like a credit card in that users are charged interest when using the funds. You may think that sounds like a crappy debit card. While on the surface that's true, it allows the user to spend their crypto without having to sell it. At the same time, although this is not tax advice, there may be favorable tax implications because technically this is a loan and the user isn't selling their crypto to fiat to purchase something. The rewards for buying stuff with the Nexo card are 2% cashback if the user redeems in Nexo tokens and 0.5% cashback if the user redeems in Bitcoin. Finally, I go into more detail in my Nexo card video, but if the user is bullish on Nexo tokens and holds at least 10% of their portfolio in Nexo, they can use their card and be charged 0 interest on it. The rewards are paid out instantly, and the interest rates currently range from 0 to 13.9% depending on how much Nexo token the user owns. Also, there is no due date in which the card balance needs to be repaid by. Like the Crypto.com card, if the user believes in the Nexo platform and holds Nexo tokens, this might be a good candidate card for them. Alright, the previous 6 rewards cards are available to the public currently. The next 2 are not, but are highly anticipated and are slated to come out this year. I'm just including them so people can keep an eye out. The 2 cards are the Celsius Visa card and the Gemini Mastercard, and both are credit cards. For Celsius, there aren't any specific details on the reward rates or the interest rates charged on the card balance right now. All they are promising is that there will be no fees whatsoever, and the user can repay the card balance with fiat, stablecoins, or with crypto rewards from their Earn program. For Gemini, there are a bit more details. Rewards are instant with the completion of a purchase and start at 1% for general purchases, then increase to 2% for grocery purchases, and then 3% for dining. Users can choose between Bitcoin and 50 plus other cryptocurrencies available on the Gemini platform as rewards. The interest rate on the card balance will be 13 to 24% depending on the user's credit score. So that brings us to the master table of all the different aspects of each card. Each column corresponds to a different card and each row displays information on a specific detail for that card. I omitted Celsius for this table since there isn't much information on the card right now. The card type indicates whether it is a Visa or Mastercard and differentiates if it's a debit card or credit card. The rewards cashback tells how much in percentage the user gets in cashback or crypto back depending on their purchases. This number ranges from 0.5% to 8%, but mostly it's in the 1 to 4% range. The reward currency are the options or currency the user can choose to receive the rewards in. Basically, all cards allow rewards in Bitcoin except for Crypto.com. The rewards payout is the frequency at which the rewards are paid out. This is either instant or close to instant or monthly. The interest rate on the card balance only applies to credit cards and the Nexo card. It is the interest rate that is charged on any unpaid card balance, or in Nexo's case, any balance period. Finally, this last row indicates what currency the user can pay back the card balance with if it is a credit card, and what currency the user can top up their funds with in the case of a debit card. Every card allows fiat. So which one is the best? Of course, that depends as it always does. If I'm bullish on the CRO token and I'm a big fan of the Crypto.com platform, then it may be wise to accumulate CRO and stake it to receive a high percentage back on my purchases using the card. If I'm bullish on Nexo and hold a bunch of Nexo tokens, I can potentially get a 0% loan and utilize my crypto without having to sell it. At the same time, I will get Nexo tokens cash back for my purchases. If I'm not bullish on either one of those, then Coinbase has the best rewards cashback rate at 4%. However, if I don't want the rewards in Graph, Stellar, etc., then I have to manually convert it to a currency that I do want, and there may be some transaction costs associated with that would bring down my rewards rate. Moreover, depending on how I want to spend, I may want to use multiple cards. For example, I'll just use Venmo for groceries to get the 3% cashback, and then the SoFi card for everything else to get the 2% cashback. Alright, I hope this video has cleared up some things for you. If you're still confused about the Nexo card, you can check out my previous video for a detailed explanation. Are you interested in any of these cards? Did I miss any options that may be better? Let me know in the comments below. As always, stay safe, and thanks for watching.